you think I'm alone, but being alone's the only way to be. When you step outside, you spend life fighting for your sanity. This is a cold war. You better know what you're fighting for. This is a cold war. Do you know what you're fighting for? If you wanna be free, below the ground's the only place to be. 'Cause in this life, you spend time running from depravity. This is a cold war. Do you know what you're fighting for? This is a cold war. You better know what you're fighting for. This is a cold war. You better know what you're fighting for. This is a cold war. Do you know what you're fighting for? Bring wings to the weak and bring grace to the strong. Make all evil stumble as it flies in the world. All the tribes come and the mighty will crumble. We must brave this night and have faith. I'm trying to find my peace. I was made to believe there's something wrong with me, and it hurts my heart. Lord have mercy, it ain't plain to see that this is a cold war. Do you know what you're fighting for? This is a cold war. You better know what you're fighting for. This is a cold war. This is a cold war. You better know what you're fighting for.
Say about third grade, when I first started in a new school, is when I was really aware that it was different. No one ever said anything verbally to me or made me feel like, nobody really said anything. It was just the feeling that I would get, or trying to, talk to people, or just feel like you feel the energy shift in a group when you walk up or you try to insert yourself, and then people are like, or they get really quiet, or they don't want to talk right away. They try to fill you out because they're like, usually wherever I went, wherever I was the darkest. I never felt like a family was lying to me when they told me that I was beautiful, that I was pretty, or that my complexion was nice. I felt as though they were being completely honest with me. It was just that when you don't like yourself, or when you're not at peace with yourself, you're the only person who can fix that. You're the only person who can say, I love who I am, regardless of how everybody else feels about you. If you're not content, then you're not. This isn't possible. It's impossible to be happy with yourself if you're not happy with yourself. If that makes sense.
Oh.
Let's see. 5th grade, I think I had like a brief period of looking in the mirror and being like, trying to imagine myself with lighter skin, and I didn't really, it wasn't something that I was stuck on for a long time. It was just during that moment I had a little window of time where I was just like, if I was lighter, things would be different. But it didn't last long. It was more so my personality that made me different, along with me being dark skinned, not dark skinned. I think my mom helped me a lot in that aspect. She always gave me good advice. She always was my support, my sister, my rock whenever I needed something. Oh God. If I could talk to my younger self, I would tell Nelly Belly to take her time to think decisions through, especially in relationships. Lil Nels. And to spend some time with herself, to get to know herself, basically. I also wanted to let y'all know that as dark-skinned girls or brown-skinned girls or whatever, don't hate on the light-skinned girls, because first off, that only gives them fuel. Second off, they don't have nothing that you don't have. As long as you pretend, or as long as you make it seem as though they have something that you don't have, then they will. But it's all about the way that you think about it.
I think it's ignorant. Just criticizing our fellow race is ignorant in general. It doesn't matter if it's dark skin, light skin, just to criticize your brother or your sister just seems so ignorant to me. It's just, why? Why would you do that? Like, you should just love one another. I think that's what we're missing now. We don't love each other anymore. So just the criticism is just really ignorant to me. I mean, I don't. I love everybody. I was raised, in my household, we were raised to, love everyone, love people. How can you sit up and talk about someone if you are doing worse than them or anything like that? It was, I grew up in an atmosphere, just love everyone. My mother's side of the family, my family is very loving and caring. They embrace people or whatever. So I feel like if I hadn't have met my best friend and just saw her on the street, I don't think I would have been like, oh my gosh, she's dark skinned, or oh, she's dark skinned. I still would have think, oh, she's pretty, or I like her style, or I like her hair, or whatever. So I think even if I didn't or did not meet my best friend, my opinion of dark skinned people would still be the same. We're all people. No, I never seen anything like that. Like, there's been stuff on TV, of course, that I was like, hey, that's not cool. That's not the way that's supposed to be done. As far as my family is concerned, I have a good amount of. There's people in my family that are my skin complexion. That's actually, then there's people that are lighter than me, and I also have people in my family, cousins and stuff, that are brown skin and dark skin. My mom and dad, they're not dark, but they're brown, and my brother's dark skin as well. He's brown skin as well, and I was like, why is everybody dark skinned? And I popped out this little tan baby, like. It was crazy. But as far as witnessing, discrimination, or oh my goodness, she's dark skinned or something such, I never seen any of that. Like, when my cousins and stuff would bring people over and like, oh, this is my boyfriend or whatever, it was so diverse, like, and everybody was always, hey, how are you? It was never a thing of them questioning like, oh, he's white, or we never brought white people home, but it's like, oh, he's light skinned or he's dark skinned or whatever. So it was never, I never seen any of that before. I thought that our generation would look out for each other a little bit more than we have, and it seems as though we're just as divided as everybody else. So, I just want to say to everybody that's out here talking shit about dark skinned girls, or putting us down, or making us feel like we're less than, or not light enough, or something wrong with us, like, go do something else with your life, because it's pointless. And y'all don't understand that while y'all on Twitter talking shit about dark skinned girls, whole time jobs getting taken, schools getting filled up, classes getting filled up, books getting taken from the textbook. Books for all my college students. All this is going on. You missing out. Like, opportunities are passing you by because you on Facebook and Twitter voicing your opinion about something that shouldn't even matter. I just want y'all to understand that as light-skinned people, somewhere along your bloodline, there was a dark-skinned woman. It had to be, because where else was you going to come from? White people don't make light-skinned babies. They're all the same color. Maybe there's some of them pinker than the others, some of them red, whatever.
They don't have different shades the same way that we have different shades. It's just us. And the thing is that y'all so busy acting like y'all better than anybody else. Put all shades of black people in front of a white man. I bet you every one of us is still niggas to him. Still niggas. No matter what color you are. So, with that being said, I love all my people. I have light-skinned friends. I have dark-skinned friends. I love all y'all. Y'all all pretty. Y'all all fine. Y'all all smart. You know, I got love for everybody. But especially, I would like to say that I love my dark-skinned girls because I know we have the roughest time. So, hopefully, watching this video will spark some interest or make you feel a little bit better, or, you know, that somebody out here understands you. I don't know how many videos on YouTube about dark-skinned girls, but I love y'all. Please, please, take the time to learn yourself. Take the time to spend time with yourself. Take the time to love yourself. There's no way in hell that anybody is going to love you if you don't love yourself. There's no way that's going to happen. It's not going to happen. At least not in a good relationship. If you want a good relationship out of life, you need to start with you. Confidence is key. Regardless of how cliche that quote is now, because it's said so many times, if you're confident, it shows. It shows, and I don't think y'all know how much it shows, or how important it is to have confidence in yourself. It's all tied. So please pay attention to your heart, pay attention to your minds, pay attention to you. Put yourself first. Don't be in some dude's face every 2 seconds. Don't go off and try to find the lightest black man there is because you want your baby to come out light. There's nothing wrong with our color. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong at all. And whoever made you feel that way, erase them from your mind because it's not even worth it. But I do love y'all so very much. If you need some help, if you need some advice, if you need makeup tips, you need hair tips, whatever you feel like may help you, comment on a video. I will read every single one of them because it's something special to me. This is something that I've been through, something near and dear to my heart. So, voice your opinion. Let me know how you feel about it. And tune in for all our watchers, video subscribers next time, because we'll be going out onto the streets and talking to random people of all different ages, sizes, shapes, colors, whatever, around me and Taylor's neighborhoods, and asking them how they feel about dark-skinned girls. So let's see what they have to say. See y'all later. Oh man, it's been so long.